Here for Chamber 30, you guys are going to create a Prezi presentation. Prezi is a little bit different than Google Presentation or PowerPoint. It's not as linear. It kind of gives you infinite possibilities. So it's actually a really cool tool. It takes a little bit getting used to. So the first thing you're going to do is start by going to Prezi.com and then click Get Started. Here you're going to choose the free public version. And then you'll put in your first name, your last name, your realschools.org email. Go ahead and use your same password, re-enter that. You'll need to agree to the terms of use. You can click on here to take a look at that. And then once in, your library will be empty. You'll go ahead and click on New Prezi. You'll be then asked to choose your template. You can always start using a completely blank Prezi, so it's just a blank white canvas and you add everything in yourself. For this assignment though, I'm going to have you go to More, and then you're going to choose one of the maps. They have maps of the world, and you're going to choose a map of the world, which then you'll put the points on as to where you want to go. So I'm going to choose this color world map. There's also this world map that's beige. And then you'll choose Use Template, and it will go ahead and create your Prezi. So it starts out zoomed out right here. So right now there are 4 places that they have on here, which means that we're going to have to add one in there. You can click anywhere on here to add anything, to add text, to add pictures, to add what they call frames. These circles and this brackets here are frames, which allows you to group text and images and things together. Basically in Prezi you can zoom in as far as you want and zoom out as far as you want and make things any size that you want. So let's say that one of my places that I was going to add here is Greenland. For some reason, let's say I wanted to go there. So I put this in, and if that's way too big, well, I can always just click on it and make it smaller. And then you may say, well, that's way too small, I can't see it now. Well, when I go to it, I can always just be zoomed in like this. So there's infinite possibilities. If this is one of the places I'm adding, I'm going to want to insert some sort of frame. So it could be bracket, circle, rectangle, and I'm going to insert a rectangular frame right here. So now that's added to my presentation in Greenland. If I want to add text to say why, I can just double click, type something. There's 3 types of text. There's title text, subtitle, and body. Body is probably what you're going to be adding when you're explaining why. Here I'm going to edit this text because I actually want this to be title text. And back here I'm going to add body. I would like to go to Greenland some day because I want to see the glaciers. I think that it would be beautiful. Also, I want to see them before they all melt away. Alright, so there's my text. Now, you'll notice that I just typed it over here on the side. It doesn't really matter. I can just grab it and move it. And now you may say, well, that's way too big. Again, I can always just change the size until it fits onto mine. I can also grab the corners, you know, to make it bigger or smaller, and move it around. If you'll notice that this one's a little off, I can also just grab this side and squeeze it in to make it fit the way I want. Next, I'm going to add a picture to. So I'm just going to go up here and click on Insert, Image, and I can search right inside of here. Now I can also If I have an image downloaded to my computer, I can insert that way. But here I'm just going to search Greenland. Let's see what kind of pictures come up. Okay, so here's a lot of maps. I may want to include that. Since I talked about glaciers though, I'm looking more for a glacier type picture. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one. And I double click that and it's processing, and then it will pop up right inside there. Again, I can change the size of it by clicking up and down. I can crop it, make it look a little different. If I wanted to, something else I could do is I can insert a YouTube video. So I can search, oh sorry, I can't search in here. I'll have to search outside of this tab, and I'll open a new one. I'll go to YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and search Greenland glaciers. And let's see what I find. Huge ice starts to break. That sounds cool. It's not too long a video. I'm going to check it out, preview it, and make sure it's what I want. Okay, so I would want to watch the whole thing. If I'm happy with it, I can Control L, Control C to copy, go back to here and paste that in, and then insert, and it's going to put my YouTube video right inside of there. I can just grab it, move it around. Maybe I'm going to replace the picture that I had there. If I want to have both, you know, then I can change the size so that they would both fit in there. And now I have a YouTube video right in my presentation. You'll notice when I move these around, that line comes up, kind of in Google Presentations, to help you line things up. And now I've added one of these. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out and look at my map. Now overall this came out a lot smaller than these other ones, so again I'm going to go ahead and make the whole thing bigger. Notice it's making all of them bigger. That's because I grouped them together with the frame. I'm also going to want to add an arrow because I don't have one here, so I want to insert frames and arrows, and I'm going to want to draw an arrow, and I'm going to make it go from this one to this one. If I want to do it in a different order, I could. Notice this says final destination. It doesn't matter. I'm going to change that anyway. Now right now it's a straight arrow. I can grab the middle and make it kind of bend like the other ones do. I can click on that arrow, change the color of the arrow if for some reason I wanted a different color. And so basically you can move these around, change the order, try and select places that aren't too close to each other, because then we have to kind of squeeze them in. But you're going to choose your 5 places in the world that you want to visit. When you're done putting all your places in, you can then edit the path. You can also do that just by clicking and dragging these and dropping them in the order that you want. If you want to add points, like maybe in between these I want to add a video or something, so if I added something on there, I would just grab this plus sign and put it on there. Or if I wanted it to zoom in on something, you just grab that plus sign and you drop it on the place that you want to include in your presentation. Alright, so have fun with this assignment, and I enjoy seeing your Prezis.